You pay $15.49 a month for Netflix. HBO Max costs $9.99. Neither number is arbitrary. They are the result of a calculation that happens in rooms you'll never see. When Netflix launched in 1997, it was a rental-by-mail service. Postage was the enemy. Streaming changed everything, but it introduced a new enemy, licensing. Every show, every movie on your screen doesn't belong to Netflix. It belongs to studios like Disney, Warner Bros., Sony. Netflix doesn't own the content. It borrows it, and borrowing has a price tag. Here's how the math actually works. A studio owns a show. Netflix wants to stream it in the United States for, say, 3 years. The studio says that'll cost $40 million. Netflix calculates how many subscribers will watch this show, how much will it increase retention, how many people won't cancel because of it. If the math says yes, they pay. If it doesn't, they pass. That negotiation is what determines your bill. Different shows cost wildly different amounts. A popular series like The Crown might run millions per episode. A documentary might cost far less. A movie from a major studio, especially a recent one, is expensive. Older films, forgotten titles, niche content, cheaper. Netflix bundles thousands of these individual licenses into one monthly fee. You're essentially paying for a portfolio of bets. But there's another layer. Netflix also invests billions in original content, shows and films they own outright. That's different. They own Stranger Things, no licensing fee to themselves, yet they still spend hundreds of millions to produce it. Why? Because originals create competitive moats. They're why you choose Netflix over others. They're what justify the price. HBO Max operates differently. Warner Bros. Owns it and owns a massive library of content. That changes the equation. They don't negotiate with themselves. Their licensing costs are lower because they control the supply. That's partly why their prices can be lower, but they're also smaller than Netflix. Fewer subscribers means less revenue to spread across the same content costs. Then there's infrastructure. Streaming isn't free. Netflix pays for server capacity, bandwidth, customer support, technology. They're essentially renting from companies like AWS and maintaining global networks. 1 million people watching simultaneously isn't cheap. These operational costs, invisible to you, flow directly into your monthly bill. Price increases happen when licensing costs rise or when studios demand higher fees because they see streaming as a threat to their theatrical business. They're betting on scarcity. Netflix, meanwhile, raises prices when subscriber growth slows. They need more revenue per user. The $15.49 you pay today reflects where both sides think the market can bear. It's negotiation made visible. The future is uncertain. Some studios are pulling content to launch their own services. That fragments the market. Prices may rise further, or consolidation may lower them. What's certain is this: nothing on your screen is free. Every dollar of your subscription is allocated, negotiated, and justified somewhere in a spreadsheet. You're not paying for convenience. You're paying for access to a carefully constructed portfolio of licensed and original content, maintained at scale. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you're curious about how other everyday prices are actually calculated, subscribe. There's a new explanation every week. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.